What's going on, YouTube? Here we're going to take a look at a triple threat run combination out of the formation, gun open flex. I personally use this in the Jacksonville Jaguars playbook. I think it might be in one other playbook as well. So what we're going to do is look at the halfback dive first. We're going to run the halfback dive when we see a defensive set like this. When the defensive player is lined up directly over our slot receiver, or if they have that outside containment, that's when we want to take advantage of running the ball up the middle. And the halfback dive is a fantastic run to accomplish that with. As you can see here, again, they have the DT with two standing linemen or linebackers on the outside, and that's the perfect time to take advantage of the halfback dive. And just take a look at the way that the fullback blocks for us. Right up the middle, and if he doesn't get off that block, it's Shazier. If he doesn't get off that block, we could potentially be gone for a touchdown. Now we take a look at something that the Kansas City Chiefs used exclusively against the New England Patriots. And this is gameplay footage from back when the game first came out. This was one of my favorite runs in the game. It was one of my first go-to runs. And I was so amazed to see Kansas City utilize this run against the Patriots so effectively. And that is the halfback toss. As you can see, the line, the tight end gets out to block really well. And we're going to be running this when it looks favorable to run to the outside. So we can come out in the toss. And if we like what we see to run up the middle, we can audible to the halfback dive. If we like what we see here to take advantage of the toss, then we're just going to do so. Now, the better blocking tight end that you have in the backfield, the better, obviously. As the play develops, you're going to want a tight end that's going to scoot out and be able to make blocks. As you see right there, he does a pretty decent job. We're able to get in behind. And unfortunately, we just didn't have the receiver on that particular play to be able to make the block. Let's take a look here again at number 13. We would have been gone if we just had the right guy out there, and unfortunately, I think that's Jalen Strong. He doesn't make the block, so we're not gone. But we run it again, and the tight end goes for the safety, while the lineman ends up picking up that user linebacker. So let's see what happens here. Now we end up getting the extra yards due to the fact that the tight end went upfield and attacked the safety. That's what I love about this run so much, is it can be really effective. All you need to do is make one guy miss. So in an example right here, maybe we don't get any yards, but if we just have that fast guy, we're able to get out on the edge and we're gone for a touchdown. So this is a really fantastic run to go with the halfback dive. Just two-run combination. I mean, I basically started this year by running these two plays. As you can see, I am playing the same guy. It's a friend of mine, and we're just labbing against each other. And even with him knowing that these runs are coming, he's still having a hard time stopping it because you can also, of course, pass. Now, the third run is the Y lead read option. Now, it's got an auto motion in it. And as you can see right here, we just hand the ball off to the running back by holding the X button on the PlayStation, and it hands it off, and we're gone. Now, one of the things I love about read options this year is this is another video that I'm going to get into as the year goes on, but let me just give you guys a little tip right now. We need to find runs where linebackers don't run commit. For example, a halfback stretch. If you run a halfback stretch, you will see that the defenders basically run commit. They just bolt over to the side. A power O, they don't do that. An inside zone, they don't do that. And a read option, they do not do that. So let's take a look at it right here. Again, we wait, we see the crash. So then this time we hold it with the quarterback. We've got Deshaun Watson. We make one nice little juke move. We all know that jukes are a little overpowered. And we are gone for the touchdown with a little bit of a celebration. So it's a nice three-play combination. Again, as you can see here, the Y lead read option. This just looks like a great time to run it. You have a choice. You're going to come out in the Y lead read option, or you're going to come out in the toss. And here we hand it off to the running back, even though the defender crashed down. And just like in years past, if we have the speed advantage there, we're still going to be able to get those yards. Let's take a look here again. Watch. So this is regular teams. And as you can see, we've got Lamar Miller, and he's just too fast. So we hand the ball off. They made the right call. They crashed to the running back, and we're still able to get those yards, and we're gone for a touchdown. Now, the one other thing I'm going to talk about here again is take a look at the read option. We hand it off to the running back, but look at the linebacker over the middle. He doesn't run commit. He strafes. So that's what I'm talking about finding runs where defenders don't look like they're run committing, essentially, like a halfback stretch. A halfback stretch has its moments, but again, take a look at the defender strafing. They're sitting over the middle, so now we just keep it with Deshaun Watson, and again, we're gone. And keep in mind, I'm playing against a player that's known me for a long, long time, and he knows my tendencies, and I was able to run that play, no problem. Here, made the wrong read, but we've got Deshaun Watson. He breaks a tackle, and we're gone. It's just a nice three-play combination. Now, what we need to talk about is the auto motion. So what happens is sometimes your opponent is going to start to catch on, right? Well, the passing plays out of the gun open flex with the auto motions aren't necessarily the greatest. But we need a play that's going to allow us to run that read option and not have them sell out to the run. And this particular play here, I forget the name of it, but it doesn't even matter. Any of the auto motion plays, basically just put a receiver on a drag to the other side of the field, and then you've also got that over route by square. And this is just it's just a simple combination for passing that we can throw to X to the flat, or we can just throw a little drag, and then look at the yards that we get. We end up getting 10 or 11 yards on that play. So here again, it's a comeback route. If they really sell out, we could hit the corner, but we're going to put the comeback on. We're going to ID the mic first of all. We're going to put the, okay, actually I didn't even change the comeback, so I don't even know what I did there. I guess I knew I was going to go to square or X. So I really should have went to square right there, but we end up just taking that easy read, and look, we're gone for a touchdown. So that is gun open flex, the triple threat run combination scheme that I like to run, and just throw in a couple drags here and there with the auto motions. The over route's really effective, as you saw, and then the tight end in the flat is also really nice. That's, the Jacksonville Jaguars playbook is something that I really like. And if you're in a league where you can set audibles, this scheme becomes that much more deadly. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're a YouTuber or a streamer and you need thumbnails or overlays, definitely check out the website web3ks.com. He's the best in the business.